Hello. 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 Alright. I need to fix the Twitch stuff. Okay, I think it's all set up. Hello, I'm back! Back with another 2D Tuesday, and I think it's still technically Tuesday somewhere on Earth. So last week's stream, which was technically on Friday, if I recall correctly, I started a Draw Like a Sir tutorial about drawing with the Loomis method, and then my internet died and the stream got cut because I couldn't reconnect to the internet for a few minutes. Then after that I was just like, okay, well, the world doesn't want me to stream right now, so I got off. Didn't get back on until today for drawing. So that's what happened last time, and this stream is going to be a continuation. So this is the exact same point from the previous stream when my internet dropped. So just going to be continuing from there, and yeah, just going to be a day or a stream full of Loomis practice. I was setting this back up, looking at my drawing and looking at Draw Like a Sir's drawing in the video. I was trying to get back to the exact point, and I remembered, oh yeah, he did explain like how to do the nose shape or the mouth shape or anything like that. So I remember just for like 10 minutes probably, so like a third of the last stream before it got cut, I was just like trying to figure out what to do about these lips, because it looks so bad. It looks like duck lips almost. But yeah, so yeah, the plan is just more Loomis drawing for this stream.
Actually, I'm also adding a neck and...
Okay, so again, he said I'm adding a neck and jawline to this drawing. It doesn't explain how he's doing this. So I should probably get rid of this line. Can I... Where is eraser? Yeah, okay. He was also doing like a bunch of chicken scratching in this drawing. And oh, I remember from a video he just posted that this is chicken scratching is like the worst thing you could do. So I'm like mimicking it, but I could tell this looks much worse with all these chicken scratch lines, but it's like the neck here, and then How's this? Like that? And there's also supposed to be like a flat edge here on the jaw or the chin. It's not supposed to be as pointy. Okay.
Stuff, but you obviously do not need to do that.
So the eye here, it's like straight, and then like a curved triangle. Oh no, it's way too high. It's like down here. Hang on. There have been so many Windows updates lately, and my tablet is unsynced, so let me recalibrate it. Okay. There we go, that feels better. Something like that.
What's also optional?
Okay, then a whole bunch of like ear stuff here. My ear looks so bad.
Is the guideline for the cheekbones. That doesn't really do a lot in this perspective. I'll just add it because of OCD and stuff. And that.
Dude, so wait, what? Draw the line for the cheekbones. So the top of the earlobe. Again, wish he would explain what this is rather than, okay, so he's drawing the jaw or the cheekbone line here. I get that. But like, how is he getting this line? Like, and like, where am I supposed to be drawing this? Like, I think it goes up here to the top of the earlobe, or not the earlobe, but the top of the thing that connects the ear. But again, he doesn't say anything like that. Did he like draw another thing here for like the nostril? Okay, what is the stabilization? Is that 0, right? Oh shoot. No, I didn't mean to. Oh, what changed? Correction. That feels a bit more responsive. I don't know, whenever I would get to like these tiny lines, just would feel off. That maybe it's because my nose is too pointy. Just looks wrong to have a nostril. Whatever.
That's actually it for when it comes to the silhouette. What I'm doing at this point now is to lightly erase over everything, just to make things a bit clearer. I just think it's a lot easier for you guys to see what's going on this way. And after adding some details, that's your basic Loomis head from the side. And I forgot to draw a hairline, but I think you'd still get the gist.
I mean, that looks like a legitimate face. It's a legitimate face. And then I look at what I have here. It's like it's like one of those crash dummies you see in car crashes. Like those videos where they test to make sure the seatbelt's working.
In this video, I'm going to be making a 3D game in just 1 hour, but all the 3D assets.
Oh my god, AI commercial.
Now from the front view,
An AI commercial on an art tutorial. Wow. Come on, YouTube.
your base is getting a bit trickier. You will obviously start out again by drawing your base is. Now from the front view.
Okay, right. Okay, so new layer.
Your base is getting a bit trickier. You will obviously start out again by drawing your circle and obviously your crosshairs. That doesn't change.
Okay, circle and crosshairs. How do you draw a circle? Honestly, just it's starting to look worse if I add more lies. It's more like an egg than a circle. There's a point down there. Okay, that's a bit more circle. Okay, and then crosshairs.
And just like before, I'm also measuring out 2/3 of this inner circle.
Okay, 2/3. Maybe it's the angle I'm looking down my screen, but like, it's just like the line is below where I'm looking on the pen. I think it's because of the drawing screen aspect is bigger. Like it's a thick screen. That's roughly thirds, right?
Because again, 2/3 are the height at which I'm cutting off the sides. Just like...
Oh, okay. So this is actually just... this line, right? Yeah.
I've explained at the beginning of the video. The only thing...
Okay. So now... erase this part? Maybe I leave the crosshair there. Wait, what happened there? Why did my line just like disappear? Well, erase it as right, but like, I don't know, it was weird. Anyway.
Left for the space here would be the guideline for the chin. Again, just use the very same distance as the other horizontal guidelines and you're good.
So like here? Is that roughly? How do people measure things when they're doing digital art? Do they like stick their thumb on the screen? Okay, so it's like one ring finger. I think that's slightly too big. Oh, well, the top half is just that's way too big on the top. Oh well. Okay, so there's my line.
I'll also add these cheekbone guidelines, which again, it's optional, but I just want to make you guys understand all of this when it comes to drawing perspective later on.
Okay, the cheekbones. Again, not explaining the measurements of the cheekbones, you're just showing it, which is sure, but also like, I don't know where the lines are supposed to start and end.
Only thing left here.
You kind of also like took a break from drawing the chin to do the cheekbones. Okay, so like, how long is this chin supposed to be? It doesn't look even. Hang on. This is what I'm talking about with like not explaining these measurements on the smaller details. I don't know. How far these jaw lines are supposed to go out and how big the chin's supposed to be. These cheekbone lines, it just looks like magic numbers to me. For people who come from a software background, you do not want magic numbers. Magic number is where you have a number in your code like if X equals 89, then do Y. Well, where the 89 come from? That doesn't, it's not like self-explanatory at all. So if you're like trying to read the code, it becomes really unreadable and hard to follow and understand. So that's why you don't want magic numbers like that. And to me, looking at this video, I don't know where these cheekbones are. They're just following magic numbers. Like it kind of looks like it goes to this middle line here. So like, I might have to find a different tutorial on Loomis, because this does not feel like I'm getting a full explanation of what's happening. I don't mean like everything has to be 2 pixels wide. But like general guidelines for these cheekbones would be fantastic. This is starting to look like a Star Wars clone trooper helmet. And like the cheekbone lines, why is it going all the way down to the jaw? Your jaw is not your cheek, or your chin is not your cheek.
Would be to add a jaw in order to complete the face shape. And also correct this awful cheek guideline on the left, because what was I even doing?
What were you doing? Please explain it to me. I don't know what you're doing.
And now for the facial features. I'll block them in once again, and there are the eyes, which I'm making damn sure that they are on the same line, you know, just to be safe.
Okay, so right below the center. It's probably these third lines right below it are supposed to be my eyes. Ah! No, go back to the pencil. I didn't want zoom, I want Control Z. And like, again, what is the size of these eyes that I'm supposed to be doing? One of them is so much bigger than the other. Are they the same size now? I can't tell. They aren't even the same shape. Like, the one on the right is much more oval, and the one on the left is much more rectangular. That's more of an eye shape. Size is so different again. Size is different. I can't get the shape right either. Like, oh my gosh. Honestly, that's probably as close as I'm going to get, so let's get rid of this line here. Again, this is just like looking like a Star Wars trooper.
Then there's your nose, which sits on the nose guideline, and it usually ends right around where your eyes.
What did he just draw? He... Wait. Go back a second.
That they are on the same line, you know, just to be safe. Then there's your nose, which sits on the nose guideline, and it usually...
It's like he drew a circle and then rectangles on the sides?
ends right around where your eyes are.
Okay, so... Wait, hang on, let me hear this one more time.
It's on the nose guideline, and it usually...
Oh, this is called the nose guideline, okay. So he did like a circle.
Actually ends right around where your eyes are.
Well, now I can see one eye is far too... Oh. It's too far away from the center. This eye over here, bad. The measurement's just completely off. It should be like over here. Maybe my nose is too small. This just looks so bad.
Oh, and your ears are also on their own designated place. Maybe you remember, but they sit in this quarter on the side view. And if you think about it, these are the very same guidelines here. So you also know how big exactly they need to be.
You know exactly how big they need to be. Would you like to tell me? Because you didn't fully go up to your line here. Like, based off of what he's doing, it's like, do I want to, no, what? It's like this? That doesn't look right at all.
Oh, and this time I'm not forgetting about the hairline. Don't worry, you don't need to say anything. It's actually pretty easy. Your hairline is just the upper guideline that you would have to connect with your ears.
That looks terrible.
And that only leaves the mouth. Your basic Loomis head usually has the mouth at the very bottom of the circle, so that's why I'm adding the lips as well.
very bottom of the circle. So but it goes all the way to the cheekbones. See, this is why you would say, hey, make sure your lips go to your cheekbone lines. You didn't say it in the video, but that's what you did. Oh my gosh. This looks so bad.
Okay, that's the face shape and everything placed where it should be placed. At this point, I'm lightly erasing over everything again, just to make this next step a bit easier.
Okay, you know what? Let's just do this. New layer, vector, front 2. Going to make front 1, low opacity. And switch to my G pin, which has good stabilization. Well, wait, why did it switch? Wait, what? Why did it switch to a straight line? This hairline's going to be receding a little bit.
So yeah, just adding a couple of details once again.
I Again, just adding a couple of details. What are these shapes in the ears that you're drawing, my dude? I don't know what you're doing here. What happened to that line?
I'm just trying my best here to stay neutral with this drawing and... Not to make it too stylized or make it a manga drawing. I'm trying.
He's like, I'm not trying to do any style or whatever. Don't make it like a manga. But you're also not
This drawing
explaining
and
what
not
you're
to make
doing.
it too stylized.
This is why, like, this is why it's took me so long to actually get started in art. Even though this is like something I've been wanting to learn and get like a skill that I've been wanting to improve since like at least 2019, but it's probably longer than that. Like I've always wanted to be able to draw stuff. But anytime I find a creator I like, and I try to find one of their videos about like, oh, this is how you draw this or that, and then they actually start drawing, and then they don't explain anything of what they're doing, it's so frustrating.
Or make it a manga drawing. I'm trying.
Like, what was... He's got like one scribble here, and then half a scribble here. Like, what is this? What is that? Like, if I get rid of this here, what is this mouth? is with my pen making these weird, like, I don't know what you would call it, but like, this bit's kind of going up. It's like that, even though my pen started lower. It's weird. Shit, I don't remember. What's the pan? What do you pan an image? We're drawing and oops. And Credo's like middle click or something like that. Use the hand tool. Or press spacebar while dragging your mouse or stylus. Oh, finally. Okay, that's the key. Space. Okay. Like, I feel like this is going to become important, and I should know how to do Loomis drawing. So I get, like, general feel of faces correctly for when I make more, not chibi, but like actual manga kind of characters. Oh my gosh, I'm going to rely so heavily on the mirror tool once I actually start making characters, because holy shit, I cannot make these two nostrils even to save my life. Look at these ears are just Ah! Why? What is with Clip Studio Paint and not letting me keep the erase markers that I'm wearing? Like, here. If I just want to erase that bit, it comes back. I want to erase just that bit, it comes back. Why? Why does it do that? Why? And how do I get it to stop? It just moved the line. The line I was erasing, it just moved it. What is that?
To stay neutral here when it comes to the style.
Oh, that's... What was that? That was a big flying bug. Hang on. Okay, it was one of those like orange ladybugs where you squish it and it smells like fresh cut grass. I think that's a June bug just flying around my room. Again, like, what is with these incomplete shapes? Why? He does like this thing. What is that? Why? Like, I can understand not connecting the top and bottom eyelid like that. God, this looks so bad. Like, who has cheekbone lines that go all the way down to their chin? Like, if you want to have cheekbone lines up here, sure, I can understand that. But here? No. No. That looks bad. He doesn't have it go all the way down. He has like a tiny bit. And then this part goes all the way, almost. So, tiny bit, and then almost all the way. Again, I cannot make things even to save my life. I just... I'm sorry, you need to continue that lip. It looks like he's holding it apart. What is with this hairline, dude? He's almost bald.
And yeah, that's it for the front view. Alright.
Oh wait, no, he raised his lights here. Like, I look at my drawing, and then I look at his drawing, and again, I wish he would explain where he's getting these shapes from, why he's drawing the smaller details the way that he is. Cause my face looks so bad and so much worse than his. Oh yeah, he's going to measure everything in thirds. Okay, I measured everything in thirds and my face is like this and this. Here, let me go back to my pencil so I don't have the... This and this. No. No. This actually kind of looks like a jawline. And then I don't know what happened here. Maybe my chin here needs to go more out this way. But it just looks so wrong. Like, if I just took this, cut it, moved it over to the left, it probably would look a little bit better. These ears are just like... What happened with my ears? This one's got an earlobe, this one doesn't. My eyes aren't even though I fucking drew the lines. Okay, no. I can't handle the cheekbone there. It is like ruining the... That looks a little bit better. But again, like, I look at his cheekbones, they're like way down here. Like, this bend is almost like at the same level as the nostril. So he would do something like that. But again, he doesn't explain that. Anything regarding smaller details, he doesn't explain. I'm sitting here trying to mimic in some way his smaller details, and my face looks completely different and terrible. This is why it took me so long to get into art. I hated when tutorials are like this. And it's like so disappointing because I really like Draw Like a Sir and his art style, and I want to draw more like that because it's got like that Bleach aesthetic. Like the characters all kind of resemble the characters you'd see in Bleach. I really like that style. Taite Kubo, I want to be able to draw like him. It's just like, God, this tutorial, man.
Now for the last one.
Writing a book is hard. Knowing if it's good, even harder. Neat manuscript analysis.
Seriously, what is with all of these AI ads on an art tutorial video? YouTube, are you okay? This is not the target demographic you want. I mean, like, my line art version does look better than my sketch version. This just looks terrible, like a robot. Except worse. Worse than a robot. What does this one look like? Fucking duck lips. But at least, like, the general shape on this one looks better. It's just these fucking duck lips, man. And again, that was one of the smaller detail parts that he just like glossed over and didn't explain at all. Okay, what's this last one?
Like I said before, this is the hardest one. This takes a lot of tries, especially for beginners, so don't worry if it doesn't work out right away.
I'm sorry, did he say...
Like I said before, alright, now for the last one. Like I said before, this is the hardest one. This takes a lot of tries, especially for beginners, so don't worry if it doesn't work out right away.
Okay, but
I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but yes, you start with a circle and a couple of crosshairs.
Okay, there we go. I'm starting to see the angle. Like, how old is this tutorial? 1 year ago. Draw Like a Sir, you might want to redo this tutorial. Like, man. So, what do you call this angle? It's like, here, let me... No, I don't want a raster layer, I want a vector layer. Like, what do you call this angle? Like, that's a terrible circle, I'm going to redo it obviously, but what do you call this angle? Did he say earlier in the video?
Alright, let's do this. As I said before, we are starting with the side view, because I think
okay, as he said
alright,
before.
let's... personal opinion on the matter is that from here on out, it's all actually just practice. There's no real with a
wait,
circle.
Wait, he called all these side views. Oh, okay, good. I do have this showing up. He called all of these side views. The one we just did is definitely not a side view. That's a front view. The thing that we're doing now, I don't know what angle this is, but it's not a side view.
Having these planes, this is where it gets tricky. Because in order to understand where to place these features in a
Perspective. I'll just call it perspective. Oh my gosh. Okay. Perspective 1.
Like I said before, this is the hardest one. This takes a lot of tries, especially for beginners, so don't worry if it doesn't work out right away. I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but yes, you start with a circle and a couple of crosshairs. This time though, we'll do it in perspective, so you will need to see things in perspective here.
Okay, but like, you wanna maybe explain that in a little bit more detail. Okay, here, let me just try. Maybe it's not as bad. Okay, so start with a circle. Oh, that's actually not bad for a first attempt. Oh wait, I want these lines go. These lines. Or maybe no, I want those lines. Did that just change my color? Okay. Why is this erasing parts of the line, but not the whole line? I don't understand Clip Studio Paint's erasing. Is there like a stabilization feature that's causing this? Okay, whatever. That's a pretty good circle. Okay. So there's like a... Now this is going to be harder because it's it's in perspective, so if you can't do it on the first time as a beginner, don't worry about it. Okay, but like, can you explain how you got these lines? Oh, you need to see it in perspective. Okay, could you explain? Be like, oh hey, if you start at this angle and you go straight, and then once you get about 1/3 of the way until the edge, then you start to curve and you go straight. You know, something like that would help a lot. I don't know when to curve this. Is there a different video I need to watch in order to get this perspective stuff down? So like, I want to pick this up and move it right here. Like, I feel like I had a pretty good circle here. But then these crosshairs just make it feel so flat. Like, just redo this. Nope, it has to go much farther. Still nope. Nope. Like, did I just not draw a good circle here? Because, like, this is more like this. That doesn't look like a circle anymore. Maybe there. Because, like, it's still way too high. First things first. Let's fix this side, so... Nope, that's too flat. Nope. That looks more or less the same as before. Yeah, that's like a circle. Okay. Nope. Nope. Kinda. Maybe I should draw it like this. Nope. See, this is like the kind of stuff where I'm like, I get so discouraged in the past when I've tried art before, and I get to this point where I'm just trying so hard to draw something that I'm physically looking at, and I just can't get it to look like that. Nope. Nope. Just like... Fucking chicken scratching. Maybe I just need a chicken scratch. Like, honestly, this looks 100 times better than me trying to do it in a single line. This actually looks more spherical.
Now, you know what's coming. I'm cutting off the sides, or side perspective. So a couple of crossy broken racket doesn't work out right away.
Oh, that's just his chicken scratches. I thought that was another line at the bottom.
I know, I sound like a broken racket at this point, but yes, you start with a circle and a couple of crosshairs. And this time, though, we'll do it in perspective. So you will need to see things in perspective here.
You will need to see things in perspective here. He's a little bit more explanation than that.
Now, you know what's coming. I'm cutting off the sides, or side, because you can only see one side here. Oh, and I'm also going to add a crosshair on the side as well.
Maybe my perspective angle is just different, but like this section right here is like, this intersection is way like right here. So this whole area is much smaller. But is that just because my perspective angle is a little bit different? Like, he's got this to be more of like a curve like that. And then even like this. Maybe it's that? Like, even when I draw this circle, his area looks like he actually already cut it. This does not look like I cut it at all. Looks like I just drew a circle on a sphere. Maybe I need to like force this circle to look more flat somehow. It's more like this needs to be more straight, like up here. And then you curve. Not that dramatic. Please tell me he's got like a video on how to draw perspective. It doesn't look like a sphere anymore. Again, it's just looking like I'm drawing a circle on top of a sphere. It doesn't look like I'm cutting it out.
Since this cutoff part is now a flat plane, your crosshair on this side
It's now a flat plane. Okay, maybe this, I need to fix this. No, it's... No matter what I'm doing, it just looks like I'm drawing a circle on a sphere. Whereas his looks like he actually cut it out. I cannot for the life of me figure this out. This is closer. It's just a straight line now. Like, it has to be something about my circle that's making this look bad. Or my sphere. Maybe it's my angle? Should I just keep going straight down? It's just starting to look like a baseball. How?
It is also going to be flat.
How did he draw that? He just drew a circle over what he already had. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me go back to my circle from before. My sphere from before. He just made it a straight line. Did he erase it?
Circle and a couple of crosshairs. This time though, we'll do it in perspective. So you will need to see things in perspective here. Now, you know what's coming. I'm cutting off the sides, or side, because you can only see one side here. Oh.
He didn't erase anything. So he just, from the beginning, made it like a straight line? I need to make a more believable angle, but like... That's what it was. It was because my crosshair was too curved. That's so frustrating. And again, a good tutorial would warn you, hey, if your crosshair or if your piece that you're cutting out looks like it's just a circle drawn on top of a sphere, then you need straighter lines on your crosshair. Just say that, and everything would have been better for the learner. It's not perfect, but it's so much better than it was before. Oh my god.
And I'm also going to add a crosshair on the side as well. Since this cutoff part is now a flat plane, your crosshair on the side is also going to be flat. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm just adding the same guidelines as I did before. You know, like the guidelines from the side view.
Let me move this stuff over here actually, so I can still see if there's like a I can see like a view counter. Okay. I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe I need a fourth monitor.
Yeah, I'll add them exactly like I did before. Same placements.
I'll add them exactly like I did before, except you didn't do this with a 90-degree angle. You didn't do this before.
And now there's obviously something missing here. And it's the exact same guidelines, but from the front. Again, just like we did before. Same guidelines, nothing changed here.
Except everything changed because the angle's different.
This is where it gets tricky though, because I think it's always helpful imagining these guidelines literally like they would go around the corner. I think this is how you know if you're good enough when it comes to your 3D drawing skills. This is a bit harder than just drawing a flat plane from the side.
God, why can't I not draw? Maybe I should go back. Okay, let me get. I messed all this up. Okay, hang on.
And last but not least, there's still this middle line missing now, but you'll just have to extend the middle line from your crosshairs for that, and you're good. If you are now able to add the jaw, you're done with the face shape. The jaw is just connecting your ears with your chin, so
Okay, but like, wait, where's this line go? Like, here? No. It goes all the way down. Here? No. Wait a minute. Are you telling me this point does not touch here? Okay. Okay, one more time. Nope, the angle's not the same. So this goes like here. And then up here.
That's one of the easiest things so far.
I strangled something.
Okay, and this step is one immense help to help you out with the face shape. Maybe you remember this useless cheekbone guideline from before. It just connects the middle of your ear with your jaw. And still, it doesn't really seem to do anything here. But on the other side, it's a very good way of completing your face shape. Okay, I know.
Wait, what did you just draw? Okay. So like here goes up to here. Yeah. No, he has to go underneath it. So like here, you turn at this circle.
On the side, it's a very good way of completing your face shape. Okay.
How did he? He just drew like a straight line.
Okay, I know that was a lot, and actually kudos if you did this first try. Chances are you need to practice this.
This cheekbone went all the way up to his eyebrow line. Wait.
Very good way of completing your face shape.
Also, my chin is like 3 times his size. What?
Okay, I know that was a lot, and actually kudos if you did this first try. Chances are you need to practice this a couple of times before you nail it, but if you didn't, well, congratulations. I'll just continue with adding the facial features, and I'm actually adding them as a polygon version. Just like the one that I showed you at the beginning of the video. By drawing especially the nose that way, it makes it a lot easier to understand in perspective.
Okay, but again, like, you want to explain your measurements here? I get that this goes down to this nose reference line. I get that.
I think you can tell that Loomis really put a lot of thought into this method.
Loomis might have put a lot of effort into this method, but you did not put a lot of effort in explaining this.
And yeah, once I added everything, you know what's coming.
My line disappeared. Okay, so nope.
Right? You guys know the last step. The last step is to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Lightly erase over everything. That other part was optional, but just saying, the next video will be about how to pursue your art as a career, like how to publish your own manga, comic, or novel, and so on. So maybe you want to stick around for that video.
Okay, well, new vector layer. Let's try this line. Oh, thunderstorm. I'm going to lose internet again. I just feel it in my bones. Is that coming up in the OBS? That's some pretty loud thunder. I might lose, not just internet this time, I might lose power.
Subscribing could maybe help you out with getting notified when that video drops. And yes, I'm not forgetting about the hairline. Again, don't worry.
But like, cool, you didn't forget about the hairline. How did you draw this? Like, I see this reference line. This tutorial is not beginner friendly at all.
Also, I did promise you guys a download to the original PDF. Also, I did.
What is this ear? Fucking ear. He looks like a monkey, dude. Oh my god. I will say this does actually look more like a face of the front-facing one, but also like it's a monkey. Oh, hello, Melb. Welcome to stream. I need to watch these tutorials before trying them out on stream, I think. I'm sorry, what is the point of learning this? Hang on, let me go back to this.
Mars complicated, and that look at the Loomis method like this. It's obviously looking very complicated, and that's coming from the guy who grew up speaking this language, so you know I'm aware what complicated means. But don't worry, because as you guys know, I animate all of my videos just so that y'all understand all of this a lot better. And judging by your reactions, I
would explain, or I would understand it a lot better if you actually explained what you were doing with words.
From my Instagram reels away after this video. So I will works. Pretty sure you will understand how to draw a Loomis head after this video. So I will first explain to you how this method works as foolproof as I can, and then there's gonna be a step-by-step where you can draw itself. Isn't a joke, so I would really appreciate circles on each to the human closer look, and with the like credential features of this, because line
okay, this is all explaining what it is, but like it's supposed to be like getting realistic sizing correctly. And in my mind, I was thinking, okay, I would want to know this so I could get proportions correctly for when I'm drawing like anime manga style. I don't think I'm ever going to use this. Like this just doesn't look good at all to me. Like this guy that I just drew. This guy, he is so thin. Like he looks maxed so hard that he looks like a skeleton monkey. Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to actually use this at all. Is this going to improve my art skill at all? I don't think so. Like, if I was trying to draw American comic style like Superman or Batman, then yeah, because I think they all use this style, which is why they all have like similar faces. Or they all use this method, I should say. And that's why they have similar faces, but yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to use. Can I draw like? Would it look better if he has pupil? He looks so crazy with pupils now. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Oh no. I forgot to like name this perspective. Ooh. Oh wait, hang on. Okay. Now perspective 2. How does he look with like oh my god. This is I'm crying. Oh, this looks so bad. Oh. Oh, I haven't laughed that hard in a while. At the very least, I can say that I got a good laugh out of this. So, my idea for this stream was I would finish the tutorial and then just repeat everything on my own without re-watching it, just try to like drill it down like with what I was doing with the chibi style. Just instead of do full drawings like I was for chibi, because that's going to take multiple weeks, I would just do this Loomis method over and over again tonight until I get it down right. I'm not going to do that. I did the angles once. This tutorial did not explain things well and left me frustrated, and when I finally did finish, I don't like how this looks. I don't like this style at all. So this is not something I want to repeat doing. This is not something that I really want to drill down and learn. Fucking eyes. Every time I look at my drawing, I just giggle. Oh my god. I thought this would be a good bridge into the next topic that I want to start learning. Because, you know, I've done chibi quite a few times. I was wanting to learn more about, like, I don't know what it's called. It's like anatomy, but not really. Like, here,
like we did before. Same guidelines, nothing changed here. This is where it gets tricky though, because I think it's always
Okay, there we go.
helpful.
Okay, so what I was wanting to learn was, okay, you have like a head shape. You have a head shape that's like a sphere, whatever. And then you have like a box, not a box, but like a cube for your neck. And then you have like this trapezoid shape. And then like another trapezoid shape. You got some boxes for arm. Oh, that's not boxed. Like you have some boxes for arms, an elbow sphere, another I should not be doing this with a pen that's got like intense stabilization, but like like this is what I was wanting to learn and practice before I start on my next goal after the chibi stuff, where I like learn how to make a general shape of an actual person. Well, in this case it would be an actual manga style anime person, and then start working on like an actual character. That's what I've been wanting to work up to, and I thought, oh, Loomis Method, that might be a good way to learn like proportions for faces, and I could ease my way into this character art. But I never want to use this Loomis Method again. This just looks so bad to me. I actually kind of like the way this puppet thing looks. I was just like doodling it really quickly, but and with like way too high stabilization, but it actually looks pretty good. Oh, there's supposed to be yeah, feet. There we go. That looks, yeah, that looks complete now. So that's what this is what I'm wanting to work on next. I don't know what this is called. Oh, hello. Hello, Astro. Welcome to the stream. I'm kind of like trying to explain what I'm wanting to do in the future, because I've done quite a bit chibi stuff. So I was wanting to move more towards anime or manga style characters. So I thought, okay, learning Loomis Method might be a good way for me to ease my way in and learn like proportion sizing and all that kind of stuff. And then I followed this tutorial and It looks terrible. So, what I'm wanting to do next is this stuff. I don't know what this is called. I saw it in a video and I don't remember what it's called. I just got out of March of Quel'Thanas Pug Run, and oh boy, that last boss is a something in pugs. Is it harder than the last boss of Void Spire? Cause that took a very long time. Anyway, yeah, what I was trying to say was I want to learn how to properly do this style, because I think that will help me with character, what is it, like character design? I think that's what it's called. And learning how to do this will help me, like, okay, let me get a different pen. Learning how to do this would help me learn proportions and stuff. It has a memory game in phase 1, and yeah, people are not that smart. If it has a memory game, that's actually pretty cool. I liked how they added tic-tac-toe to the first boss of Void Spire. And I learned that some people are really bad at tic-tac-toe. Yeah. One more thing I was going to say about learning how to do this style is, if I could figure out how to like quickly box shape characters, then in theory, I should be able to make all kinds of poses pretty easily. Okay, so like something like that. Now, obviously that's not perfect because these legs are way too short. It should be like way down here and then the feet. But yeah, like if I could figure out how to do this box shape, which honestly that doesn't look bad. Do I really need to spend like a whole 2D Tuesday learning how to do this? Because for posing, that doesn't look bad at all. Anyway, yeah, the boss will flash 3 runes and you have to put them in the right order and stuff. I'm a tank, so it was fun watching people doing that. Oh, if that's a DPS mechanic, then maybe I'll enjoy it more than the first boss of Void Spire. Because watching tanks fail at tic-tac-toe was painful for my soul. Yeah, so anyway, this stuff might be what I do next week. I don't know. Maybe if I find a tutorial on how to actually draw anime manga style characters, then I'll just jump straight into that. I don't know. Whenever I see a video pop up on YouTube about don't make these mistakes as a beginner artist, or I wish I had done this instead as a beginner artist, they talk about like their first 100 days of drawing and how much they improved, they always say something like, oh yeah, my art was explosive, the growth chart was explosive at the start, and then I plateaued for like 3 months straight until I realized, hey, I should start doing these fundamental things like the Loomis Method. So I thought, oh, okay, well, maybe if I just start with the Loomis Method, I could skip over that plateau stuff. But like, yeah, I don't like this Loomis Method stuff. So yeah, I need to figure out what, like, I need a full-on schedule planned for these art streams, because I watched this tutorial for the first time on stream, and I wish I had previewed it before, because there was a lot of things that weren't really explained well. But yeah, anyway, that's going to be all for this art stream. I need, before next Tuesday, I need to figure out how to, or like what to do for these proportions and like this box style of sketching. I need to figure out what to do for all this. Plan it out, actually. It'd help if I had like a teacher. Maybe I should find a tutorial, like a course. Nah. I've been trying, or I had been doing 3D Thursday, not on stream but on my own with a paid course, and I stopped after like 3 weeks because Blender is so much more, I don't know what's the word, software based. Like, I can't just dive into it and make something. You have to learn a whole bunch of tools first. Whereas with drawing, you can just like start moving your hands and you make stuff. Yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it for this stream. Next stream will be Thursday or Friday, and it'll be back to WoW. What I'll be doing, I don't know. Probably Mythic Plus, but yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Melb, if you're still here, Astro, if you're still here, thank you for coming in and saying hello. I hope you all enjoyed. It was nice seeing you, and I hope you have a good morning, good evening, or good night, or a good week, and I'll see you in the next one. Fuck the raid. That would be a weekend thing, not a Thursday, Friday thing. But yeah, anyway, hope to see you next time. So, yeah. I think I already gave my spiel. Yeah, have a good week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.